Welcome guys back, my name is Senki from Digislots, and today we talk about the new EX07 set coming out that year. Yes, it's really warm, my hair looks like messy, but I will do the EX07 stuff for you guys. Be patient, next week coming out the Japanese ban list. We don't know if we get the same ban list as Japanese or if we got other stuff in there, so we'll do just a meta review without stuff and talking what's benefits with the ban list and what not, what I was thinking about that one. But first, right, left, hit the thumbs up button for more awesome content and subscriber fee, because we're on my way to 1,850 subscribers. I will do another Digimon giveaway for you guys, so stay patient, send it to you guys, and thank you very much for sponsoring from BR. Yu-Gi-Oh! Shop is down below, as well as Margin Mats. You will see digital 5, spare 5% if you want to have a really nice clothes mat. And we'll go now into this really cool EX07 meta tier list. Okay guys, we are right now in the second tier list, so I produced one and my mic, because OBS got updated, didn't go into it, so take number 2. Okay, but we are more prepared for take number 2 than take number 1. We go first with a card that I show you guys where I can put 2 decks away. We got the Shoto Kazama. This card says start off your main face to game on memory, so all new tamer do this. All new 3-cost tamer, there's a new feature if your opponent has Digimon game on memory. It's pretty good. But they have a second effect. End of the turn, by suspending this tamer, one of the Digimon, not Liberator, Digimon, gains piercing a blocker until the end of your opponent's turn. If this has a vortex threat, you can unsuspend it. This tamer needs to be at the banned list, put it only can play it in this vortex deck. Because Mother D-Reaper control with Magna, Ace, Magnamon, with other stuff, Valkyremon, option card is a threat. So imagine having a 50,000 DP deck that having this one here out and say I can block everything. You have a problem, because decks like Vaccine, I cannot put Vaccine in T1, because when you have this deck and they have Shoto, you lose. You cannot overcome this deck, and with all the healing option cards and stuff, the deck has problem. So right off, Vaccine is T1.5 sadly, as well as the deck that consider using Shoto, because gaining blocker at the early game and not losing too much life, putting their mid game into late game to win with the Ogudamon, like with the boss monster. This is Gate. Gate is really good, and we have another Gate for subscribe for more. Because we Gate gaming. Yeah, this deck is really insane. You got blocker, you got all the stuff you need. There's not coming out that much in the set for the support here. We got, I think there was an option card we're getting here. Where is it? Trash you turn. It's a Lilithmon card. Okay, it's a Lilithmon card because you got the stuff on the thing there. This is a Lilithmon card, but Lilithmon has as well the threats of the 7 great demon lords, so you can maybe abuse here in the deck, but I don't think so. That's the quite thing we do want to do, and we just didn't got any support. The Belphemon Ace helps the deck, but sadly it's tier 2, cannot do anything with the Belphemon Ace and other stuff coming out and mediating. Is they getting more support and more popularity, so it's getting more played than Belphemon. Didn't got support in Ages, bro. You need support, please, Bandai, as well as Brigadramon. These decks are in tier 2 sadly. They don't do anything, they're not doing much. That's the thing. A rogue deck I will put is Diaburumon. Diaburumon is also strong with spawning stuff. We don't play Defixmon right now, so this deck is really good to have at the meta, because every deck's not playing Defixmon. Other decks shine better. Leviamon is sadly tier 2. Shine burst mode is really strong. With Shine compared, this deck is really strong when it pops off, so it's tier 1.5 we got there. Agent Garurumon is always a strong contender, as well versus the Gate stuff, because you were bouncing back the Lucimon they played if you got in first turn your stuff, or second turn. We're bouncing a Lucimon back that they cannot search multiple times, and then you swing and get them like 2 memories is really hard. They can play now Kaiser and Shoto and put you in a really bad spot. That's the thing you need to mention and looking out for that one, because Shoto is really good and they're just playing. I throw in Shoto, I throw in Kaiser, I cooking, I'm tier 1. That's the thing. That's the thing. The Gabu Lobu Rush control version about Agent is tier 1.5. You can play the buff in there. What's really cool, you can play the Imperial One Ace, you can play Lilithmon to play out your Agent Garurumon, to can Imperial Ace your opponent again. But the problem is in mirror match you have a problem and other stuff, killing your Digimons with their Ace really fast before you can Ace, and that's the kinda niche problem thing about the deck. Galapmon is for me the rogue deck. This deck can always top. We saw that one. It was really okay, but it is a rogue deck. The new support got them good. Rapidmon is sadly tier 2. Didn't get any support. It's not quite that good. I don't think it's doing good. Numon is always tier 1. It's so strong it needs to be nerfed, as well as Mirage, because Mirage getting a new Ice Led trait. Yes, it's really cool. You can play the new Otamamon, so every blue deck got the support as well, because you can all turns player can reduce play cost. That's pretty good. You got a new Otamamon here. With the Ice Red ability, you can use Hexablowmon in the Security +1 Ice Led other than against Security Digimon compared to the number of the evolution cards instead of the P this Digimon battled. When did you evolve into any 4 cards under your opponent's Digimon, then if your opponent's Digimon has no evolution cards, return 1 tamer to the bottom of the deck. Tamer deletion, returning is really good in this meta. Opponents turn none of your opponent's Digimon with as many of their evolution cards as this Digimon can unspend. Really broken. Combining that with Mirage, what is really strong as well right now as a good to nerf should be nerfed as well as Numon and Ukumons, and Shoto reducing please only to 1 threat. Then we're going in a good way. Emperor can go as one as well. But Mirage is really strong right now. It's a really strong deck, and yeah, we'll stay and let it there for the first time. There is a Belphemon version. There we'll put with 1.5. You can play with Mother D-Reaper Shoto control, with Numon Ace, Angelwoman Ace, Psygazimon, Ukumon Rush, with Violet, Shoto, and the new Belphemon, and it's getting support with the SATA mode into the next set. And now I will show you the cards. First we got no, Violet is BT18. I'm sorry, Violet. I'm in BT18 in my head. Like Belphemon X. When did you evolve? You might use 1 option card with the 3 Musketeers in this text from your hand before paying the cost. So you're playing 1 free out. The Blitz and Hurricanes Screw Shots, I think it was. The new cards you can play there is really cool, as well as Gewalt Tremor of Light Bullet. When did you evolution when attacking by trashing 2 cards with the Musketeer threat from the Digimon evolution card? So the new card saying you can put the card under the Digimon, and when this card is removed, you get bonus effects. Delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon with the highest level and trash the top security card. Look at the mommy artwork, we love it. And then we got the Belphemon Ace. On play or Digiversion, return on play and when Digivolving. Return 1 opponent's card from the trash to your hand, then you might use 1 free Musketeer Threats option card from your hand without paying the cost. When attacking once per turn by trashing 1 option card from the Digimon evolution cards, you might use 1 option card for the 3 Musketeers as well. Now we're going to the 3 Musketeers. Option cards. We got their Blitz. It's Digivolve 1. When in effect trash this card from the source from the bottom, you can trash 1. May delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost, and place this card at the bottom of the evolution card as Digimon, so you can use as well the effect. This one gives you 1 memory. Delete 1 level 3, 1 level 4 and 5 Digimon, and you could put them at the bottom as well. And they got as well security effects. Delete 1 of your opponent's level 3 or 1 of their level 4 or of their level 5 Digimon, and their Blitz, delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost. They're really good. Combined it with Violet, the new one in BT18 and Zata mode, because Violet is your mem tamer, what you want to have in the deck. Maybe we play then another mem tamer for purple, maybe purple mat, I think. And you can trash an option card to draw 1. What's really good with the Belphemon. So as well as Zata mode, you can combine. There's a cool version, and I think this one is a low tier 1.5 deck, really good. Fenrir with the Sakanuchi combo is rogue. It's okay, but it's rogue-ish deck. It's not that quite fast, but if you got this combo out, it's really good. The Hexablowmon set only with Hexablowmon, so the main card itself, it's tier 2. I don't think it's that good. Omnimon is actually tier 2 as well. This deck didn't got any support, it got any support in the future. Put out an Omnimon deck and forget it. Bandai Classic, we got it as well with the Auto B deck. Me as Omnimon lover, yes, my heart broke, but it is what it is. That if your opponents know what you're doing, they can counterplay you. In Piadamon, having a problem versus big blocker as well here and versus this stuff that rushes. So we're putting in tier 1.5, didn't get any support, but this deck is really good. Megazo, sadly not. The armor version about the deck. Yikes, lose versus mother control because they have no opportunity to kill it. No, they can overrun it because we got the new Flender one. No, jokes aside, it's tier 1. Banjo, sadly tier 2. Bugs, I would definitely put as a higher tier 1.5. It can be tier 1, but we don't got a Shivamon Ace. So I would put it as a higher tier 1.5. If you got the Shivamon Ace, it will be tier 1. This card's doing a lot of more stuff than we think too. Dexterogurumon, if you can pile the deck really good and are really strong with the deck, you can win with the deck really good, but you see to have a problem with the blocker, but you can beat every other deck here as well. I think not the gate because you are slow as well, but you can beat one of the 4 top decks here as well because you can protect yourself, Digivolve free, and your opponent can do anything about that one. It's really strong. There's a Lilith Merva loop combo deck. With the new Lilithmon X you can play. I will put it to tier 1.5. When we get Belphemon again in the meta, you drop down to tier 2 sadly. We got the new Tsukimon that reveals top 3 and at Lilithmon, and they had treasure purple card to return the rest of the bottom of the deck. Opponent's turn once per turn when any of your opponent's Digimon attack by deleting one of your other Digimon and attack. Then we got the Plecatomon, it gains blocker and retaliation to the Digimon when evolving, and once per turn opponent's turn when any one of your opponent's Digimon attacks by deleting one of your other Digimon and attack. And then we got the boss monster, Lilithmon X Antibody. It got a protection auto once per turn when its Digimon would leave the battle area other than in battle if Lilithmon or X Antibody is in the evolution cards by deleting one other Digimon. It doesn't leave or turn once per turn when another Digimon are deleted. If it's your turn, you might play one level 4 low purple card Digimon card from the church without paying the cost, and then you can throw in stuff with purple stuff, Anubismon and Mervamon, and you got a Lilith control loop deck that we all love and knew. The new Drain deck is for me really good. I would say tier 1.5. Exactly, we didn't get any another Hina, so we got not support in Hina because we need to play 4. That's the kind of niche thing. But we got a new Metal It is Sky Dragon. We can. We have an alternate effect when this Digimon would leave the battle area. You might play one card with Rock or Earth Dragon, so the lower stuff. When Digivolving, none of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon can Digivolve until the end of the turn. And on play, and when attacking you, Digivolve 4. 4! Insane. It's insane. Then you got, it's not a Sobiel Summon, it's a Machine Dragon. Just let you know. And these one are rock dragons that you can play out, the new ones. And they say as well that you can play out a Sky Dragon card, so the other big monster. But on play when attacking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. When Digivolving, your opponents can play or move, so not off the breeding area, guys. Digimon with 6000 DP or less until the end of the turn. If they can stabilize all the time, these dragons, you have problems. You have really much problems, and there's a reason why they win. If they have more Hina, they can use the effects multiple times or twice times. Damn, we are cooked. But it was good time we got only one Hina. All turns, once per turn when Digimon would leave the battle area other than the effects, you can play more Machine Dragon or Sky Dragon from your hand without playing the memory cost. And that's the whole support we're getting. It's really cool. 2 new Evo lines. The deck I see ST 1.5. Because some decks, let me drink something, have problems about versus the deck. And that's a really good thing about it. The new Red Hybrid deck, not that good. Okay, we can talk about tier 1.5. It's really strong, it's fast, but I think it's not doing that well in the meta. The new Sandrymon with the Shushumon support, guys, I'm sorry. It's okay, you can spam our token, you got the puppet threat, as well as having new Evo and a new Tamer, but I don't think it's that good. You have the Overclaw, it's the puppet. At the end of your turn, but the one of your tokens are the puppet trap Digimon, this Digimon may attack a player without spending, so you need to delete stuff, the vortex stuff, you can just evolve and you turn it, you have a little superior mode that can attack when it's Digivolving. And if you hard play something at level 5 and then Digivolve, it's really good. And it plays all stuff again and you can swing. I think the vortex deck is pretty much better. Start of your main phase, when Digivolving, you might play one family token Digimon with 3000 DP and one of your Digimon gets minus 3000 for the turn on deletion. When attacking, one of your opponent's Digimon gets 6000 DP minus, so you're making 9 with the inheritance 12, 50. You can do 15 minus because this one gives you 3000 minus DP on a Digimon. This one gives you 3000 DP on the security. It's security, sorry. It's security, this one says security as well, yeah. I think the other ones say minus, so you have security and Digimon minus, but sometimes you cannot remove a big threat. It's like, nah, I don't know. I like the stuff more because the rookies say always you can reduce the play cost, but you gain memory on stuff like that. It's really good. The level 4 as well, you gain memory. You can play Shoto Owl with the level 4. Level 5 has the vortex threat, like it did, you can attack. You might spend one Digimon if this Digimon affects spend one of your opponent's Digimon is affected by effects, or your opponent's Digimon until the end of the turn. Is really good. Once per turn, this Digimon attacks your opponent. When this Digimon attacks your opponent's Digimon, this Digimon might unsuspend, what is really cool. And then you can evolve into your newest Feigamon to security +1, as well as the other one has Vortex. By Digivolving, suspend one of your Digimon. If this effect suspend your Digimon, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon, so you have removal. This card is a bird card as well, that you can search it up with the other Pedromon, what is really cool. You got the Digimon, you got a Vortex Resonance here, where if you have Digimon or Tamer with Liberator Threat, you can reveal the top 3 cards and add the stuff and can evolve reduced by 4, what is really good. All you need to know. You got the Shoto, that is really good. The Arisa is auto was one of your puppets deletion. You can play another puppet out, so you can always have a token out there. It would be cool if the puppets have blocker or something like that, and this deck will be like pretty much further. You got the White Slicer, spending stuff, but I don't like this one. In this other deck, there is new stuff. We're getting his Shushumon. Do they have the stuff as well? I don't think so. I'll just search it up, but because we're getting starter decks as well, can I do products? I will do the Vortex decks as tier 1.5. I think it's quite better than having the other stuff. Starter decks, yeah, here you go. Starter decks, card list. You're getting a Syndrome as well with Overclock Puppet. When you might play 1 tokens out, but you don't get something either here. The Shushumon is from the promo that reveals and gives your opponent security minus 3000. As well as the Shushumon, you get all the stuff that don't need to go. Oh, I see. Oh, we get the wisdom trainings here. I didn't know. They're like so cool because there's always the Puppetmon in there. And you see the feature with the like, oh, that's all cuties. And you got the yellow memory boost as well for the deck. It's really cool to have that one, but you need the copies from the lower ones. Don't buy them from the packs because they're really expensive. You get them in the starter decks as well, guys. Please don't. And what I buy, like I buy both starter decks, so I get both stuff. And then you got the Digimon Vortex because it's the no, not this one. It's the first trainings we get. It's really cool. And I that it's the first trainings, so I want that one as well. And here you see the trainings looks other because it's Shoto themed. And you can search out your favorite ones as well. It's really cool. I will get both of them. And here you have the Green Memory Boost. This card you played, it's the Anomi Embrace. Spend one of your Digimon. If this effect suspend your Digimon, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck, then unsuspend one Digimon. It's really, really strong. You get the Mem setup Shoto, what's good. When one of any of your Digimon attacks your opponent by suspending this Tamer, you might change the attack target to another of a player. You get the old Feigamon, what is really strong, as well as the Evo line here. It's really good, and you got the promos as well from everything. But I think the promos are not quite that what I'm thinking, right? Because the promos are. Let me look, guys. I'm not gonna mistaking anything. Is it the same? No, it's promos. You got extra promos from the deck. Okay, interesting. Because I thought the promos were the same as well as these other decks. There, some in there, but no, that's other things. Okay, yeah. Then you have like 3 different Pedromon or 3 different Shumon. It's really cool. But I think the Vortex deck is quite better in the meta with green destruction, deleting stuff. And yeah, this was my whole tier list. The second time, the first time I need 25 minutes. Now I need 18. It's really good. I hope you guys enjoy. If you have anything to complain about, talk about, discuss about, let me know in the comment section down below. Subscribe, like. Thank you as always. As good luck in your tournament stuff in BT17. And we see us in the next videos with new deck profiles from decks. Bye. And at the end, shout out to memberships for championing highest rank RDF Wolf, thank you very much for supporting the channel and always stay super!